Hello everyone. Now we're going to talk with one of the main producers of Evolve, the amazing and new 2K games game, which is a 4v1 competitive multiplayer shooter slash becoming a monster and smashing shit. All right. So can you tell us quickly a quick rundown about the game, just to give a refresher to our fans?
So it's 4 versus 1, like you said, 4 versus 1, competitive, cooperative, multiplayer shooter where you play 4 sort of cooperative hunters, each with their individual class: assault, medic, support, and trapper, against one ever-evolving, human-controlled monster. And it's intense. It's intense. It's a great load of fun, and we're seeing a lot of smiling faces when people play it.
Right. So I noticed that you guys have, so other than teaming up with Xbox to put the game on the showroom, it's also with the ESL.
Yeah.
So you're technically looking at competitive gaming on a league basis. So any hopeful plan with the Middle East?
So we have no firm plans anywhere in the world right now.
Okay.
What we do is we're playing the game a lot, and we see a very, very competitive game, even in our office, even in our very small sort of subset of players. And every time we bring it to a show like Gamescom or PAX or E3, the more we kind of do with it and the more people we show, more apparent it becomes that esport is something that's very, very compelling. The game's very exciting to watch. It's very well balanced as well. You know what I mean? The game operates on a lot of balance, a lot of nuanced gameplay, and it's down to player skill. Right. You know what I mean? And the better you get, the better. Genuinely, the better the game you get. One of the other good things as well, the game's not super reliant on twitch reflexes like your Call of Duties and your Titanfalls and stuff like that. It's more of a thinking man's sort of shooter. Yeah, exactly. It's Left 4 Dead. And that sees a very different appeal. So I think there's a great potential for esport. It's not something we've locked down right now. I think it's something that we have to have a great game first, and then we have to, out of that will be born a community and a thirst for esport. But it's something we're excited about. You know, we've done a lot of shoutcasting, we've done a lot of presenting our games on Twitch, and it's something that we're going to be doing more of over the next few months. And we're listening to our community as well. We're listening to what the feedback is. What features do people need to support this? It's something we're really excited about.
So you're not? Are you considering maybe like a built-in eSports kind of functionality? I mean, because it is also kind of weird because it's not your typical eSports rank, right? It's 4v1. Even let's go to the smallest thing. On a stage, it looks weird. You got one guy on a station and you got a team on the other end. So are you actually maybe thinking about this to at least make that league online?
So we got lots of things sort of cooking in the oven. Nothing's kind of concrete yet, nothing we've talked expansively about. But there's different ways we look at it. You know, as a squad of players, you're ranked.
Right.
So you as a 4 are ranked against the 1 of a monster. So that's how we kind of deal with that. So you can create a party or a squad, and then you go look for a competitor of equal rank. So that sort of stuff. Then we have some features that we've not really announced right now, and some stuff, even post-launch stuff that we're thinking about doing. And again, we're listening to our community. We're looking at what other titles are doing right now. We're looking at what great partners like Twitch and even Microsoft as a first party are enabling us with features, sort of again, what sort of things are required to support. I was really intrigued to see the Halo announcement yesterday, right? The Halo 5 app stuff was really cool, right? There's some really cool stuff there. So I think looking at what everyone else is doing, looking at what the community needs, looking at what our partners are looking for, and then
people prefer.
Exactly, you know, we're really big advocates of putting tools in people's hands and letting them do good work with us. And you know, I mean, the game's nothing without the community around it. So we're building stuff to support that. We have nothing concrete though to really talk about this time.
Speaking of Xbox, since it's one of your first party partners, you guys making the full use of the cloud service, of the cloud power of it. So let's say, for an example, that my team is only 3 guys. Will the 4th be powered by an AI built over how the cloud service is amassing data, maybe? Or maybe the monster is in an AI? Because I mean, come to think about it, it makes total sense for single player, right? For a single player experience, because you guys haven't been quite talking about the single player yet.
So there's a bunch of really good questions there, so I'm going to break them apart a little bit. So first thing is, are we using the cloud service on Xbox? And pretty straight up, no, we're not. And there's some really good reasons about why. One thing we are doing is when you play online, there is dedicated server support, and we are rolling our own. Basically, again, we are working closely with Microsoft on their platform, but generally the game's developed to be platform agnostic. You know, the experience that you get on Xbox One versus PC versus the other console is pretty platform agnostic, and so we rolled our own sort of server service there. Now, when it comes to why we didn't do cloud stuff for AI, no, the Shift stuff specifically is Borderlands and Gearbox. Okay. So our server stuff is Turtle Rock and 2K sort of like mesh stuff. Now, specifically why we chose not to do cloud for AI. So actually, the things that you said, oh, do you do that? Yes, we do that, but it's all done on the client side, because one of the things we want is when you talk about solo experience, we want people to play offline, you know? If you're reliant on the cloud to provide the sort of AI, then there's no offline play whatsoever. Right. So, yeah, when you said the monster, hey, look, can I go online and play as a monster against 4 hunters and play through... Yeah, you can, and the AI fills it in. Can you and me go online as 2 people and me play monster and you play as trapper and then AI fill it in? Yeah. Yes, we can. Or you can go online and matchmake in people. You know, you play the game in any different combination, and you can play the game completely offline, which I think is really important. You know what I mean? Sometimes you don't have an internet connection. Yeah, some places don't have an internet connection good enough to play. But that said, we are doing everything we can to make sure the experience is great when you do go online, and that's the dedicated server portion of that. So, yeah, there's a lot of really good questions there, and yeah, we support like a lot of the AI and a lot of the solo experience. You touched on something that, yeah, the solo experience of our game is really unique. It is playing as the monster. That is the solo experience, you know. That is that lone wolf experience, and we're seeing it. It's attracting a lot of... Left 4 Dead only offered the cooperative gameplay, whereas with Evolve, the monster offers this like unique sort of solo experience. This sort of like deathmatch hunter sort of like, you don't care about your teammates, just go in and just smash everything up. It's really cool for that reason. It's really cool. It's got a wide appeal because of that, I think.
All right, cool. So anything else you want to tell your upcoming Middle Eastern fans?
So yeah, the game's released. We just recently announced our release date, which is Feb 10 globally. Game's going to launch on PC.
Right before Valentine's Day.
Yeah, it's going to kill Valentine's for us all, right? So on PC, Xbox One, and PS4, and yeah, so pre-order it now. It's going to be really, really good. And then look out for more sort of upcoming open betas and stuff like that. Like I said, we're looking to engage our community. We're looking for that feedback. And get down to one of our shows, where I think this game's been on the road and it's everywhere. We're all over the Gamescom this year.
Hey, we might see you in Dubai in September. We never know.
Maybe. Funny you should say that. He sent me an email about it today.
All right. Well, it was nice to meet you.